Hi internet people, and this is my Scream Queens recap. So, last season, over at the Nerdy Girl Express, I did written recaps of every episode of Scream Queens. This season, we decided to shake it up, so a majority of my television recaps are all going to be videos. So for all of season 2, I'll be doing a video for the episodes of Scream Queens. So, the second season aired, and, it was good. I'm not gonna say the first episode wasn't good, it was interesting. I felt like it was a little slow, just as a comment. I don't know, there were aspects of the first season that were a little slow too. I remember having a difficult time getting into season 1, and I'm having sort of that issue again this season. I really liked the ending of season 1, so I was hoping that like high drama stuff would carry over to this first episode, and it's been okay. There was drama at the end, so I'm hoping that that's like the amp up point for the rest of the season. It also didn't help that the live tweet, at least on my coast, I live tweet East Coast, was not very exciting. Like, the Twitter account for Scream Queens itself was doing a decent amount of photos, GIFs, you know, but I didn't have a lot of people on my feed talking about it. There wasn't a lot of excitement going on. I'd seen some stuff during the day, but somehow, I don't know what was happening, but it was very, like, dead. I felt like I was tweeting into, like, a ghost land or something. So, I don't know, I had just live tweeted Lucifer the night before, and that was insane. Like, my Twitter was blowing up, and this was just, like, slow twittering, da 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 da. So I don't know, it was weird. Maybe next week it'll get more exciting. The live tweet aspect of the show is why I really liked it. It was just very like up and exciting, and this having the first episode be kind of like flatline. That was not a hospital joke. Oh my god, I didn't even mean to make a hospital pun. Anyway, it was just kind of like flatlined, but I'm hoping it picks up as the season progresses. So if we're going to say there was a theme, the theme is hospital, so I don't know, I feel like there's always a theme with Ryan Murphy shows. Like, this one is very, like, comedic AHS, so, like, first one was college, and this one is hospital. I don't know, I'm sort of making things up a little. But they they revealed kinda who the bad guy is, for season 2. It's a green swamp monster, which if you were caught up in that entire, like, insane AHS season 6 thing, there was totally a sorority girl swamp monster promo, which I thought it was just a throwaway one, like, oh, it's a sorority girl, he's obviously, like, making a joke about Scream Queens. No, he totally released the plot of Scream Queens in those promos. I hadn't read up on the plot for this, except I knew it was at a hospital, and so seeing that, I was like, oh my god, it's a swamp monster. It's literally the swamp monster from the AHS promos. So that's very sneaky, and I approve of the sneaky. I do. It took a little while for that to happen. We didn't get the killer until the very end. The costume is creepy. The goo is creepy. It's very, like, no lie, it's very cheesy, like, old school, low budget horror movie. Like, the thing is covered in Nickelodeon slime. Like, it's just pouring off of it. I don't know if it's supposed to be, like, toxic or something, but it looks like, I want to call it gack, but it's not gack. It's just the slime they used on Nickelodeon. That's what it looks like to me. It's going okay. It was just a very slow build-up episode, so it introduced all the new characters. We have the 2 new doctors, who are funny. See, I'm very good at videoing today. John Stamos' character has a transplanted hand and totally keeps reminding me of the doctor from 30 Rock. You know, the one, John Hamm played him. He winds up getting a double hand transplant, and he, like, strangles himself during one of the live episodes. He doesn't die, he just, like, ah. Well, okay, he gets one hand, but yeah, there's strangling, and then sort of strangling happened in this, and I was like, 30 Rock references are happening, that's interesting. I don't know if those were intentional, it just reminded me of 30 Rock. Then we have Taylor Lautner's doctor, who is ice cold. So is he a vampire? Is this a thing? Is this a Twilight thing? I didn't watch Twilight. Is the internet going to punch me now? I didn't do it. I know he was a werewolf. This is why I feel like it's supposed to be a joke. And then, like, the first patient was a werewolf. Her name was also Catherine, and then, like, the whole time I was like, well, this is awkward. And then I also thought I should probably tweeze my eyebrows, which is not the reaction I'm sure the show was anticipating, but I mean, superhero Catherine probably needs to tweeze her eyebrows. you know, it happens. I was also expecting more Hester in this episode, and there was very little Hester. Kirstie Alley is funny though. I like Kirstie Alley so far, and Dean Munch's character is still amazing. Zayday wasn't in it as much as I thought either. So, like, the Chanels were fine, but they didn't come in until like the halfway mark, and while funny, it was just slow building. Like, this was a very slow episode. So, we met the killer, sort of. We've had an uncurable medical malady cured, like magic. We have a doctor who could strangle you at any moment with a hand he can't control. Yeah, I wish I could be more excited. Like, I expected to come in here and be like, yeah, Scream Queens, because I was like that after American Horror Stories pilot episode, and I was like anticipating. I was like, I'm gonna be so hype, and I'm not really. I'm gonna keep watching. I will still keep making these videos. I'm hoping that the live tweets pick up, that the plot moves a little faster. I do have the song 1985 stuck in my head thanks to the opening of this. Jerry O'Connell was also very funny. But I have 1985. Yeah. Is that even it? Is it 1985, 1989? I know the show is set in 1985. Is the song actually 1989? See? I'm losing my mind. Anyway, you can correct me in the comments if you so choose, because I don't remember. I thought it was You Two, Blondie, Music, whatever. I can't remember all the words. I'm terrible at music lyrics. Anyway, I will keep recapping Scream Queens. Fingers crossed that my Twitter gets more hype. Tell Twitter to be more excited during East Coast Scream Queens. You can tweet along with me. I will be there. I'm at Kleffnotes on Twitter. You can find me on my blog, kleffnotes.wordpress.com. I write for the Nerdy Girl Express, thenerdygirlexpress.com. I run their Snapchat, the Nerdy Girl EXP, and I post recipes on the As Empress Book Group site, asempressbookgroup.com. Bye, Internet people.